Hey y'all, this is Southern Fire. If you love outlaw country and Southern rock, hit that subscribe button and drop a like. That helps this channel reach more brothers and sisters of the road.
Elkhorn's burning in the rearview glass. Cornfields lit like rice long past. The last dog barked and silence fell like the breath before a southern spell. I drove along past the chapel bones where rust had swallowed him in stone. Mama's voice on a dying tape said, "Don't come home, just let it breathe." The diner turned to ash last June. The jukebox plays a gospel tune. I found a jacket in the seat, my brother's from the year he split. Still smells like smoke and cherry wine, still holds the shape of '89. They say the sky will crack one day and spill the truth across the clay, but I've seen truth that don't explode. It just sits quiet on the road. So let the embers float and fall over Elkhorn overall. Don't need fire to know it's done, just empty skies and no more sun. I won't pray, I won't turn around. I'll drive until I'm Elkhorn bound. Elkhorn. Chased a lie down river's throat. The water's thick and red as rust. Still screams and dreams, still breaks the trust. Met a girl in Cass, 2 towns south. She played bass and barely spoke loud. She called my name in a telehead, then left before the first string bled. This ain't exile, it's ignition. This ain't grief, it's southern tradition. When the crops won't grow and the saints won't sing, we drive till the road forgets everything. Let the embers float and fall over Elkhorn overall. Don't need fire to know it's done, just empty skies and no more sun. I won't pray, I won't turn around. I'll drive until I'm Elkhorn bound. And when I stall on gravel black, on the tune that won't come back, leave my coat on a branch and go barefoot through that final show. Let the embers float and fall over Elkhorn overall. Let the strings fray where they may. I ain't got no more songs to play, just one left carved in sound for the ghosts of Elkhorn town. For the ghosts of Elkhorn town. Been riding since the ink dried on my name, back when the only law was smoke and flame. So Angels and denim and devils and chrome built my heart in motels I never called home. Every town gave me a story to lose, a kiss at the bar, a black eye and a bruise. I buried friends where the black top ends. Now it just goes riding shotgun again. I got ghosts on my tail, scars in the frame. Each mile I ride, I forget her name. This engine don't lie, but it sure don't forgive. I don't know where I'm going, just know how to live. There's a patch on my vest from a brother long gone. His voice still rising, the pipes at dawn. His laugh in the wind, his boots in the dust. Taught me loyalty don't mean trust. Every highway takes more than it gives. Left a piece of my soul where the desert lives. And I ain't afraid of what's chasing me. It's the rearview mirror that won't let me be. I ain't looking for peace, just somewhere quiet to bleed. Maybe the sky will open wide and swallow this need. Ooh. I got ghosts on my tail, rust in my veins. My wheels keep rolling through loss and rain. If heaven's ahead, I'll ride right through. 'Cause hell's been my home, is nothing new. So when the engine dies and the silence grows, bury me deep where the blacktop goes. Don't need no stone, don't ride my tail, just leave the bite and my ghost on the trail. We lit the fuse behind the barn. They clapped through smoke and engine moans. The choir sang with bloody palms, harmonizing over broken bones. It's the gravel choir revival, preaching loud through amps and flame, where the road baptizes rivals. Ain't no soul here dies the same. Sunday suits of patched up denim, pulpit made of Marshall stacks. We out through strings like freight line prophets. talking. Creosote hair and vulture signs, gas-stained prayers on the overpass. We barter sins at the truck stop diner, face so cheap in broken glass. Hill Creek Junction, last stop ride, where the brakes scream more than men. Hill Creek fires never die. We burn the road and burn again. Granny's Bible turned to maps, marked with X's and shotgun shells. Guitar case full of old regrets, drums like preachers ringing bells. For the river scrape the sky, cattle screaming God's deny. We don't run, we roll and ride. Death got shotgun grinning wide. Hill Creek Junction, last stop ride, where the brakes scream more than men. Hill Creek fires never die. We burn the road then burn again. Hill Creek Junction, last stop ride, where the brakes scream more than men. Hill Creek fires never die. We burn the road then burn again. You heard a voice on the radio dial, right between a storm and a sermon's trial. She sang of sin she never knew. In town she drove a prayer straight through. The station blinked in and out of flame. Preacher's voice said my full name. He warned what you carry can't be blessed. Some burdens only burn at rest. Past a steeple, missing glass, pews all broken, stained with ash. I swear I heard the choir moan, or maybe just the dial tone. She used to hum while shifting gears, songs too old for modern ears. But on this night that ghost tune band played a voice like a shaking hand. Hollow church radio, sing me slow, don't let me go. If the sky don't break, let the signal band play one more time before the end. Ain't no gospel in the sound, just static saints and hollow ground. saints and hollow ground. Parked near where the church once stood, a field now full of burnt pine wood. Turning, I'll pray to the wind. Heard her hum that line again. No words this time, just minor hum, like something in ain't never begun. I shut my eyes and let it play. Her voice the last thing I won't betray. Hollow church radio, sing me slow, don't let me go. If heaven's closed and hell won't ring, then let that broken station sing. I ain't asking to be saved, just leave me near the sound we made. Just leave me near the sound we made. Found the rails behind the pines, where preachers used to curse the wind. Yeah, rusting every spike and tie, a map where oceans still begin. My daddy built this engine's hymn, hammered some in steel and flame. Mama sang with matches lit, each note spelled out a cursed name. We rode out from a sunken town where crosses leaned on shotgun grace. Brotherhood of smoke and sound, no flag, no badge, no saving face. And the thunder never came from clouds, but from strings and roaring skin. We lit the road with songs too loud for God, oh man, to let us in. Ride the iron gospel line through brimstone bends and blood red nights. Every mile another shrine of busted chords and blinding lights. We don't stop and we don't pray. We just howl and burn away. Saw a sheriff at the county line. He held a book and wore a grin. Said your boys play the devil's time. So passing here is passing sin. We played a solo till he fled, left tire tracks on scripture leaves. That night we slept in a preacher's shed and turned his chapel into keys. Each chorus was a warning bell, each verse a bullet in disguise. We played through towns where no one dwelt, just echoes carved from lullabies. They called us ghosts with amps and fire, said we were born from war and wire. But every town we passed grew loud with sons who'd follow fathers proud. Ride the iron gospel line through brimstone bends and blood red nights. Every mile another shrine of busted chords and blinding lights. We don't stop and we don't pray. We just howl and burn away. One night in Ashdown's broken hall, we found a child with calloused hands. He tuned our strings, stood proud and small, said, let me play with y'all's bad band. We gave him chords, he gave us flame, bent notes like steel beneath his grip. He didn't speak his full last name, just played till every board would rip. And when the sky split into gold and rain fell thick like gasoline, we kept on rolling hard and bold, through flood, through fire, through what had been. Now we ain't just a band no more, with gospel carved and vinyl scar. And if you feel the floorboard shake, it's 'cause we ain't ever far. Ride the iron gospel line through brimstone bends and blood red nights. Every mile another shrine of busted chords and blinding lights. We don't stop and we don't pray, we just howl and burn away. So if you hear a trembling hymn, it means we've come to play again. Black cloud rising over mile 43. We had 5 patched in, now it's down to 3. Jack's rode up front, face carved in stone. Said if this goes sideways, ride alone. Smoke and fade, 2 vans behind, running heavy with hate. 1 call gone wrong, now they're on our tail. A deal gone sideways, now blood's for sale. This is the last ride before the storm. Engine's hot and the steel gets warm. When the sky cracks open and the law ain't near, you burn, no room for fear. Bullets sang past my ear like psalms, knuckles tight, heart ringing alarm. Saw Bobby go down near mile marker 8, but he smiled as he crashed, knew his fate. Ain't no time to cry, just to steer and swell. Throw a middle finger up to the midnight air. We live on code, not law or luck, and tonight that code's about to erupt. Brother turned on brother once that patch was burned, that line was blunt. We don't forget, we don't forgive. We ride for those who died to live. This is the last ride before the storm, where mercy's gone and the steel gets warm. When the thunder hits, we don't ask why, we just grip the bars and kiss goodbye. We hit the border with 1 light left, exhaust screaming, tires smelling death, but we made it. 3 out scars intact, one less crew, but the code held fact. Now we ride with ghosts in our rear view glare, and we never stop, we don't even care. Cause once you face fire, night and blade, you become the storm they should have obeyed. This was the last ride before the storm. Now the road's baptized and the tale's reborn. We don't ride safe, we ride to be the legend they whisper when they see that beat. Off I-85, boots still on, somehow still alive. On dead bike, leaking my head in pain, but I laughed so hard I forgot the rain. Sure says sorry I'm late, I don't care. Patch on my back, got blood and a prayer. Met the Reaper twice, told him wait in line. I got a whiskey to finish and a ride to shine. I'm late to my own funeral, and that's just fine. They can dig the hole, I'll bring the wine. Ain't no preacher gonna steal my night. If I go down, it's in flames and spite. Mind your biz. She threw my vest in a fire last spring. I just shrugged and bought another damn thing. I got a plan, it's bad. I got a crew there worse. We don't die young, we die loud, head first. I'm late to my own funeral, and I brought friends with busted ribs and road burn ends. Tell St. Peter we ain't coming in. We'll be outside, burning tires and sin. Wore boots, no suit, just Southern pride. Tell 'em I lived like a busted spark and rode into hell like I own the dark.
Been chasing ghosts since I turned 19. Never found a damn thing I ain't already seen. My map's full of coffee stains and blood, and the names I forgot got washed in the mud. The motel neon flickers like it's got regrets. I've slept in rooms that smell like broken beds, but I keep moving, not 'cause I'm bold. It's just the engine warmer than the cold. I got miles to nowhere, stories I won't tell, hearts I left hanging in the rear view of hell. I ain't searching for heaven, just space to exhale. This road's my confession, and I'm setting sail. I've seen deserts bloom and good men break. Seen sunrise hit a lake like a damn heartbreak. Got a ring in my pocket, never gave it away. Guess even love don't outrun the grave. My shadow rides next to me, always calm, like it knows I'm just echoes in a leather palm. Sometimes I talk, sometimes I curse, but this wind don't judge, it just moves in bursts. And if I crash tomorrow, so be it. I'd rather die going than park and quit. Some men need roots, some need to fire me. I just need gas and a little bit of wire. I got miles to nowhere, silence on the dial. Ain't no chorus, ain't no try. If I vanish in smoke or in flame or in rain, just tell them my road didn't die in vain. So I ride on with no plan in hand, just the hum of the wheel and the ache of the land. If the end's out there, I ain't scared to stare. I got time, I got tires, I got miles to nowhere. leash on my steel. I don't take orders from ghosts or deal. Born with a boot and a busted tooth grin. I ride with the outlaws in original sin. Stone, no king, no crown, no master to kneel. We ride like thunder on two chrome wheels. Raise your fist, let the sirens sound. This world ain't ours, but we're taking it down. Taking it down. No king, no crown, no leash on this soul. Born for the wild, not for control. If you want tame, turn the other way. We're the kind that burns what we can't obey. No king, no crown, no debt to pay. We ride by night, we don't ask to stay. When the dust clears, you'll know our sound. It's a roar of the free, shaking the ground. Jackson with a crow on my hood. Didn't blink, didn't wish I could. Natchez glow like a dime fuse. A town too tired to pick or choose. Mama's picture in the dash light sway. That smile she wore on Judgment Day. I never look back when I cross the sign. There's no light past Natchez, only time. Saw a steeple cracked in two. Lightning struck where the choir once grew. An old man preaching through a broken CB said, "You'll find no mercy east of me." I stopped for gas, the clerk was gone. Just a tape that underdying song. Static prayers and feedback moan. A song recorded in dial tone. No light past Natchez, only rust. Only wheels that turn to dust. Only echoes dressed in flame. Only miles that forget your name. I ain't lost, I just unlearned what to fear and where to turn. A girl named Mercy hitched at dawn. Boots like bricks and a voice like bone. She said, "I ain't running, I'm just late. The end don't come in waves." We shared a flask, then rode in hush, while pine trees leaned like they'd been crushed. She played my radio with her fist. Every channel screamed, "You missed." She told a story about a town on the water where children play with ash like water. And when I asked her where to go, she just said, "Where thunder grows." No light past Natchez, only rust. Only wheels that turn to dust. Only echoes dressed in flame. Only miles that forget your name. I ain't lost, I just unlearned what to fear and where to turn. Now Mercy's gone, just a seatbelt twist, like she was never on that trip. The crow came back, perched on the dash, and Natchez faded into ash. I lit a flare near mile 10, tried to write my name again, but the sky was full of names I'd shared, and all the roads I never said. No light past Natchez, only rust. Only wheels that turn to dust. Only echoes dressed in flame. Only miles that forget your name. I ain't gone, I just returned to the place where silence burns.
Sky, blood on the patch. They crossed the line, no coming back. We used to break bread and now we break bone. This road ain't wide enough for both to own. Sparks in the dust, hands on steel. You don't feel fear when the rage is real. We don't talk peace, we don't do deals. We ride for honor, not for fear. Circles drawn, names unknown. You don't betray chrome and right home. No peace, just thunder. No truth, just plunder. You took your shot, now hear us roar. We don't forgive, we even the score.
precious green boot prints back into the land. Bible pages caught the wind, burned with every broken hand. We ride for red dirt salvation with a flask and a rusty Les Paul. Preach loud through the engine vibration till the South takes us all. Gasoline grace in my rear view, preachers drunk on dynamite. Tire spent psalms on the shoulder, vultures bowing morning light. Steel string gospel lit by meds, hitch my hope to a haunted hatchback. Ain't no altar but the hood, no salvation but running good. We ride for red dirt salvation with a flask and a rusted Les Paul. Preach loud through the engine vibration till the South takes us all. Tell the devil I'm twice. Then pass him grinning west of Vice. Preach my truth through a tailpipe scream. Guitar bled like a cattle brand. We raised our fist where roads redeemed, testifying with a trembling hand. It's the revenge revival, gospel roll through muffler flames, speed and sin go full survival. Ain't no preacher left to blame. Crowd baptized in pickup smoke, and chords tangled round bare feet. Solo sword, the speakers broke. We blessed the dust, then turned the heat. Turn that knob, let it howl. Stomp that kick, raise the ground. This ain't grace, it's grit and growl. Let that sermon shake the sound. It's the revenge and revival, gospel roll through muffler flames, speed and sin go full survival. Ain't no preacher left to blame. It's the revenge and revival, gospel roll through muffler flames, speed and sin go full survival. Ain't no preacher left to blame. Read me once, and I might weep. Read me twice, and I won't sleep. I don't pray, I don't ask. Got a devil's grin and a leather flask. My wheels don't wait for signs of saints. Just holding fire, no time for complaints. Jake's got a shiv in a saddlebag. We don't ride for fame, we ride to brag. 10 deep with the patches stitched in blood. If we roll into town, you better clear the mud. Kickstand up, boots on steel. Throttle talks and it talks real. Comes, he better bring gas, 'cause we don't stop, we just ride past. Ride hard, ride wrong, loud pipes, no song. One road, one creed, more speed, more bleed. We ride till the grave, no prayers, no shame. Outlaws by blood, legends by flame. Clocks don't tick when the wheels scream loud. We're born from smoke, we die unbound. Built our church from splintered boards, lit by sparks and bourbon blood. The choir wore boots and carried cords, blessed by oil and flood. Rustwater saints, we don't kneel. We slam and howl through steel. Drum skin prayers and slide appeals. We drive our sins on broken wheels. said I'd behave, swear to chrome, park the trouble right on home. But she walked in wearing scent and smoke, and suddenly my vow was a goddamn joke. She had boots higher than my front wheel rise, eyes that sparked like blown out tires. She leaned in close, said, nice ride, hoss. I said, wanna take the seat? She said, who's the boss? She rides better than my bike, louder, faster, wild on strike. When she revs up, I lose control, and I ain't even mad, just playing my role. She don't shift gears, she punches fate. Left a dent in my tank and cracked my crate. Said you ain't the first I took for a spin. Then she bit my lip and stole my gin. She don't wear leather, she is the leather. Got that danger perfume, thunder weather. And every time I say never again, I wake up late and she's back again.
Who's in control?
Please mock me, bro.
Who crashed your plane?
That redhead man.
You riding safe?
Hell no.
She call you back?
Probably so. She rides better than my bike, hot and mean and built to spike. Takes my keys, takes my pride, and still I let her take another ride. So if you see me limping past the bar, smelling like smoke and a failed guitar, just know I lived and lost and grinned. She took the wind and rode like sin. She rides better than my bike. Ain't no clutch, just hold on tight. If you survive her, write a song, but don't expect her to stay too long. Headed by the jukebox, boots on fire, eyes like trouble, dressed in barbed wire. She said, buy me a shot or get out my way. Should've known then I was gonna pay. She had lipstick like a last request, a voice like smoke, and a snake tattoo on her chest. Told me lies with a smile so wide, even my bike whisper, man, don't ride. Should've left her at the bar with my beer, my pride, and my broke down heart. But I followed her out like a moth on a deer and woke up and dead with blood in my hair. She crashed my bike upon my vest, told my ex I was a charity guest, drove my dog to her sister's place, then texted me, you're hard to replace. She stole my boots but left my chain, rain. But when she calls at 2 a.m., I grab my keys and I ride again. Judge me if you want, I get it, but you ain't seen the way she bit it. That look she gives, like sending lace, would make a priest give up the chase. Should've left her at the bar with her chaos eyes and stolen car, but the road feels cold when she ain't near, even if she drives me off a cliff each year. Now I sit where we first met. Same stool, same shot, same damn regret. The bartender nods like he knows my sin, says you're leaving this time. I just grin. Should've left her at the bar, but I'd follow her ghost through every scar, 'cause I ain't right and she ain't true, but we fit like fire in a bottle of glue. Kicked it at 6, left the ghost town bar, back tire spinning under a whiskey star. Hair in the window, map in sight, my Harley house breeze bites ignites. Sun's cooking the blacktop like a cast iron pan. Jacket reeks of gas, blood, and a plant. Joey's riding shotgun, face full of ink, says life only counts when you ride on the brink. We burn through towns, bars, and a few regrets. One lover in Dallas, 2 old debts, but the tank's full of guts and a little belief. And the road's my mama, she don't need a reason beneath. Time singing like a hymn of fire, dust rising up like a holy choir. Smoking asphalt, leather and scars, living wide open under highway stars. In the engine's roar, I find my peace. Only the wind knows where I'm meant to be. Every curve hides a ghost from the past. An old club patch, I promise that didn't last. Zeke went down in 98 on the 316, but his name rides on, stitched into our machine. Whiskey in my vest, sins in my mirror, but the throttle always pulls me nearer. Not the kind of love that makes you soft, the kind you're spelling chrome, then ride till it's lost. And if one day I don't come home, toss my keys into the foam, let the ocean ride with my cry on the wind that never says goodbye. Smoking asphalt, story without end, living 100 lives I died to defend. In the heartless thunder, I'm more than I see. night saw heaven rise in the tailpipe night, built from dust, from sweat, from grace, and even alone I had my place. Smoking asphalt, faded steel, every scar tells the truth I feel. And when the road calls out my name, that holly will roll me into flame. $14 on the run, chase the moon and kiss the sun. Boots are cracked and the tank's near done, but we're laughing like we just begun. Tires hum like a lullaby, all goes way when we roll by. This life don't promise a place to land, just the feel of steel under your hand. We're still riding through the smoke and ash, through the stories that we burn and crash. Yeah, we're older, but the fire don't fade. We just ride smarter through the mess we made. Spill some blood on the shoulder line, left a few hearts back in Caroline. Got a dent on the tank and pride to match, but we never once rode looking to pass. We've been broke, banned and barely seen, but we stayed loud, we stayed mean. And every mile carved on this chrome feels more like truth than flesh and bone. We don't ride to prove, we ride because we can. We ride for the ones who ran out of land. We're still riding through the long goodbye, through the things we lost and the reasons why. Still holding on to that rumbling sound, still ain't traded these boots for ground. So here's to the night and the dust we raised, to the looks they gave and the rules we grazed, to the silence between every shout and the road that never kicked us out. We're still riding, patching night with every scar, with all we got. If the world don't get it, let it be. We were born to ride and ride free. whiskey, baby. This church where I'm from.
And I don't play slow. Got a skull on my belt and nowhere to go. Born with a curse and a six-string bite. If the law don't get me, I'll burn out the night. We ride chrome and whiskey, loud and proud. Boots on the bar, raise the volume up loud. Southern sand with a rebel soul. High on the fumes, out of control. Yeah, chrome and whiskey, that's our creed. Ain't no breaks when you're born to bleed. Moonshine eyes and a stitched up grin. Ball tap stacking like my list of sins. Neon lights and a back room brawl. We don't walk in, we wreck the whole damn hall. Drunk on freedom, spitting smoke and sparks. Middle finger flying through the trailer park. Got a Bible page wrapped round my knife. Preach to the lost, but I live my life. We ride chrome and whiskey, fist and flame. I ain't here for love, I ain't here for fame. Southern blood with a two-lane fade. Leave a trail of fire through heaven's gate. Yeah, chrome and whiskey, hot and mean. We're the kings of the in-between. A compass broke. Ain't no plan, just smoke we sold. If the good Lord calls, he'll have to wait. I'm busy burning down a pearly gate. Chrome and whiskey, ride or die, lightning veins and a rebel's cry. Barroom saints built from scars, oil and complaints. Yeah, chrome and whiskey, ink and scars. We don't pray, we raise guitars. One for the road and one for the grave. I was born with a kazoo creep.
in my blood, still in my veins, throttle wide open, riding through the rain. Southern soul with a rebel spark, my shadow rides with the wolves in the dark. Yeah, we burn, not fade, raise hell, not rust, born to ride in the highway we trust. Pull up in a storm on a two-tone hog, Waffle House breakfast, corn-fed dog. Every town's got a ghost, I'm just passing through, leaving dust and stories like a worn-out shoe. Ain't looking for peace, just a place to roll, with a redhead queen and a honky-tonk floor. Chain on my boot, flask in my coat, Bible in the glove box, whiskey in my throat. I got iron in my blood, chrome in my grin, tattooed angels riding tailwind sin. Southern grit with a hellbound spark, my shadow dances with thunder in the dark. Yeah, we burn, not fade, raise hell, not rust, born to ride in the highway we trust. Can't cage a man who sleeps in the wind with a sawed-off truth and a box of sins. I ain't dying old, I'm living mean, under the stars in my killing machine. Leather jacket cracked and worn, swear I heard the devil blow his horn, but I don't flinch, I just ride on, baptized in gas, I'm too far gone. Iron in my blood, fire in my chest, heart like a pistol, never second best. Southern wild with a ride or die mark, we howl like engines tearing through the dark. Yeah, we burn, not fade, raise hell, not rust, born to ride in the highway we trust. Ride till the reaper weighs me down with a black top crown and a throttle loud. Throttle loud. That line on the road, don't judge where I've been. Spent my youth in bars, my nights in sin. Ties on him to the ghost I chase. Ain't running from nothing, just setting my pace. Got a picture of her, torn and worn, burned in my pocket like a badge I'm on. A cross on my neck, rusted and cracked. Guess even saints can't watch your back. Ride me to the grave, let the blacktop sing. Don't need no preacher, don't want no rain. Just leather and chrome, wind in my face. If I die tonight, I die with grace. Ride me to the grave, no tears, no chains. Let the Lord sow the ashes from flame. I ain't got a home, just a steel frame bed. And the voices of brothers long since dead. One rode in a war, one chased a high. Me, I just stayed too hard to die. Left love in Texas, pride in the mud. Lost my last dollar in a barroom flood. But I got a soul that still kicks and screams, and a motor that roars louder than dreams. Ride me to the grave, don't stop, don't slow. Let the wind bear witness to all I know. Just whiskey breath and a righteous ache. I'll take my truth at the highest stake. Ride me to the grave, no prayers, no pain. Just me in the dusk in the breakdown lane. You don't bury a man like me. You just ride till it fades. Ride me to the grave, fuel and fire. Let the reaper wait while I chase the wire. No white light, no pearly gate, just dust and thunder and twist and fade. Ride me to the grave, and when I'm gone, play this song like a motor moan. Keep the motor running. I ain't done yet. The county line don't sing no more. Cross the county line at 2 a.m. with a tank near dry and a mouthful of sand. Radio static was humming low, preacher's voice or maybe crows. I passed the mill where Paul got hurt. They burned it down but left the dirt. Mama's ring hangs from my dash like a memory made of glass. Used to be a choir by the water's edge, sang each Sunday till the floods took legs. Now the pews are weeds, the bell don't chime, and the cross leans wrong like I drank bad wine. There's a diner where the waitress knew every name and every wound. Now she hums to no one there, spins a coin through empty air. But the county line don't sing no more, just rusted signs and screenless doors. You can knock, but ain't no sound, just echoes sinking in the ground. If there was light, it's long since gone. The song stayed lost, I just moved on. I saw a man with a crooked spine. He carved his sermons into pine. Said, son, the Lord don't cross that fence. He don't like what silence meant. I said, I don't need no holy hands, just strings and steel and second chances. He laughed and lit a cigarette and played a hymn I won't forget. It went, don't go searching what ain't calling. Don't try fixing what keeps falling. Let the wheels hum slow and sure. There's no light past them backwoods cures. But the county line don't sing no more, just rusted signs and screenless doors. You can knock, but ain't no sound, just echoes sinking in the ground. If there was a light, it's long since gone. The song stayed lost. I just moved on. I parked where pavement turns to dust, where names fade fast and trucks don't trust. Wrote my story in a receipt, left it under the driver's seat. If you find it ready slow, it ain't a tale, it's just the road. And if it hums or starts to glow, you've crossed a line you shouldn't know. Your county line don't say no more, just rusted signs and screenless doors. You can knock, but ain't no sound, just echoes sinking in the ground. If there was a light, it's long since gone. The song stayed lost. I just moved on. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Memory fields are burning in. There's fire in the fields again, where ma once braided sorrow thin. Smoke drapes low like Sunday veils. You can't outrun what always fails. They say the barn caught flame last night, lit from dreams of diesel spite. I watched it burn behind my eyes, long before the ember rise. There's a swing still tied to the dying old rope, on smooth from blood and jokes. She used to sing when we would climb. Now wind just takes her line. Fence lines broken, horses fled.
voice I trust, more than preachers, more than lust. Riding lines that ain't on the map, following shadows, wearing leather and black. Something's pulling deep in my spine, ain't running from nothing, but it sure feels like a sign. The road knows my name, it calls me by flame. Every turn's a test, every mile's a game. I don't ride for gold, don't ride for fame. I ride 'cause the silence would drive me insane. Had no face, said son, this road ain't just a place. I lit a smoke, didn't break my stride. Said if it's the devil, tell him I'll ride. Tires hum like an old hymn lost. Paid my dues, never count the cost. Crossed through towns with no name to give, but the wind keeps saying this is where I live. You ever feel watched with no one around? That's the road, she don't make a sound. You ever smell fire and there ain't no flame? That's the deal, you gave her your name. Scars I ain't earned yet. And every time I think to slow, I hear her voice say, go boy, go. Busted out, shouting through barbed wire dreams where the devil sits up camp. Strike that match, tombstone ignition, let the south spark out in flame. Drum beat clashing, six-string mashing, every mouth forgets my name. Bed altar, chrome confessional. Moonshine stains my flag and flow. Guitar screams through rust and ritual. Kick drum kicks down
on heaven's door. Blood on the snare, truth on the strings. We do like dogs for holy things. Every field of prophecy flung, every riff a shot from the tongue. Strike that match, tombstone ignition. Let the south spark out in flame. Drum beat clashing, six-string mission. Every mile forgets my name. Leave no stone unturned, just burn. I don't slow down, I just slide wide. I don't pull over, I multiply. Flames in the mirror, smoke in my smile. Born to break rules and piss off a miles. No helmet, no plan, just boots and sin. The kind of vibe that gets under your skin. Cops hate me, preachers pray, but I ain't dying quiet, not today. I'm too loud to die, too fast to fake. Give me that curve and I'll make it shake. Tattooed heart, zero chill. Crank that throttle, ride or kill, yeah. She said, why you always run like hell? I said, baby, I don't ride to dwell. She kissed me hard and flipped me off. Guess I hit a nerve or just took off. I live on blacktop, burning grays. No backup plan, no second place. I'll crash before I hit the brakes. I got scars from all my favorite mistakes. We ride hard, we ride wrong. We don't fit, we don't belong. Keep your goal, keep your throne. We got wheels and a road of our own. I'm too loud to die, too mean to stay. If the reaper calls, I'll laugh and play. Rust on my knuckles, fire in my gut. You won't safe, get out my rut, yeah. One day I'll die, but it ain't tonight. Still got bars to crash and wrongs to right. So light it up and burn it clean and tell the devil, oh, I'm still too mean. I'm too loud to die, and that's no lie. This soul rides high, no suit, no tie. Put me in flames, not in a frame, and let the speakers scream my name. Scream my name. We rode our valves behind the shed, where the paint peeled like words unsaid. She lit a match, I held her hand, and the fire knew we wouldn't stand. The preacher spoke in radio static. Her dress was torn, my hands were frantic. There were no guests, just crickets and oil, and hearts too dry to ever spoil. She said, you don't love, you just haunt. Then smiled like someone who won't confront. I said, love burns out when roads don't end. She laughed and lit her veil again. The car we took was half alive. The rear view cracked from every drive. We didn't need directions, just speed somewhere south of me. These vows were written in gasoline. Every word a spark, every line obscene. We didn't promise, we just did. Lit the sky and left it scared. If you ask if love survived, check the ashes where we lie. Motel lights blink like bad intent. She sang through smoke with breath half spent. Her song said, I ain't yours or his, I'm just the silence marriage is. She carved my name in table wood, then crossed it out, said that's for good. I kissed her hand, she bit my tongue, and the ceiling fan began to hum. A vow's just a dare with rhythm, a ring's just a loop for prison. And love's what kerosene remembers when the house dawn vows were written in gasoline. Every word a spark, every line obscene. We didn't promise, we just did. Lit the sky and left it scared. If you ask if love survived, check the ashes where we lie. She left at dawn with half the map, her boot print stamped in driveway sap. I stayed and watched the porch catch flame, still smell like her when I said my name. Now I sing to burnt out towns, to old motel signs falling down, to women who write vows in smoke and mean every damn word they wrote. These vows were written in gasoline. Every touch a spark, every kiss unclean. We didn't swear, we just let go of everything we'd ever know. And if I never say goodbye, that's 'cause fire don't testify. These vows were written in gasoline. Every touch a spark, every kiss unclean. We didn't swear, we just let go of everything we'd ever know. And if I never say goodbye, that's 'cause fire won't testify.
with duct tape, cuss words and spite. Got a V-twin soul and a punch that bites. Woke up with a tooth in my jacket sleeve, and a woman who swears I should probably leave. Club patch faded, boots full of sand. I ride like hell and I drink to win. Got a bar tab longer than my old parole, but I paid it in blood and rock and roll. Whiskey, wrenches, and women, that's a holy trinity I believe in. If it breaks, I'll ride it faster. If it hurts, I'll laugh louder after. Met a redhead meaner than my last ex-wife. She kissed like tequila and stabbed like life. Said you ain't worth the smoke in your tailpipe, boy. I said you talk too much for someone I enjoy. Got a buddy named Snake, he don't trust the law. He's got 3 knives and a chainsaw draw. We play poker with brass knuckles and fade. Loser buys beer, winner tempts fate. I ain't the hero of this tale, hell no. Just a villain you cheer when the punches go. Whiskey, riches, and women, trouble's the only church I've been in. If it's wild, I'm probably in it. I don't lose fights, I just end them different. Scars I don't remember earning, and one patch I bled for without turning. A Harley that leaks but won't quit on me. She's loud, she's rude, just like me, see. Whiskey, wrenches, and women, no regrets, just sinning and grinning. One foot in a grave, the other in flame, but I'll die loud and proud of my name. Rolled into town with the sky bleeding red. The only sign of life was a neon that said cold beer, hot sand, band winds. We parked our souls and kicked the door in. Bartender smiling with a scar down his face. Said you boys better earn your place. The rival band looked like ghosts with strings, but we came to raise hell, not chase angel wings. In the last bar standing, whiskey floods like a damn war's landing. Smoke in the lights, boots on the wood, guitar howling like it understood. If the
the distorted tones. The rival band struck a moody tune, answered back with a sonic monsoon. Bass like thunder, drums like death, sweat dripping, whiskey with every breath. One last stage in a burned out land. We ain't just playing, we're taking a stand at the last bar stand. Pour it heavy, keep the amps expanding. If it's all going down, we ain't going soft. We'll shred this place till the roof lifts off. The earth is cracked, but the music bleeds. She kissed my neck and whispered her needs. Play me through fire, play me through war. So I gave her the end and begged for more. This is the last bar standing. Our anthems wild, loud, and damn commanding. Let the sky fall, let the devil sing. We are the band that ends everything. Ashes rise, but our chords still blaze. Played our truth through the world's last days. And when the silence comes, let it be known, we rock the end and we own that throne. Bless me, Father, I'm about to sin again.
There's a bar at the edge of what's left of the world, where the neon flickers like a preacher's curse. They call it church of smoke and bone, where the wine's still whiskey and
Tables like altars, blood on the glass. An old woman in leather passing judgment fast. She lights her smoke with a cross on fire and says, baby, come close if you ain't no love. Ain't no savior in this song, just a hymn for the doomed who still hang on. Welcome to the church of smoke. Of the fur
smiled like war and forgot my name. No psalms, no peace, no paradise, only saints and smoke and sinners with dice. Welcome to the Church of Smoke, where the bar stools preach and the sinners choke. We drink what's left, we don't repent, just laugh in the face of the firmament. Ashes rise and the bottle speaks. This holy ground's for the lost and weak. Ain't no heaven waiting up above, just a jukebox with one song. Tough love, we kneel to the fire, baptize in gin, and testify with the cuts on our skin.
Welcome to the Church of Smoke, where the whiskey bleeds and the angels croak. No redemption here, just grit and flame. Say amen with a broken aim.
Ashes rise, but we never spoke. Our gospel burns in the Church of Smoke. This is my church. Live or leave on Sunday. I watched the South die slow one night. Ash in the air and stars too bright. Church burned down, cross still warm. Bar turned chapel through the storm. She said, ain't nothing left to pray to now. Lit a match on a ring and took a bow. Told me you ride, don't look behind. What's buried back there, don't stay kind. Some ride for hope, some ride for pain. Me, I ride 'cause the wind knows my name. Dead South rising from the bones of the brave. Whiskey for the wounds, dirt for the grave. I got a gun, a bike, and a ghost in my mirror. And I ride through the ash till the end gets near. Ain't no heaven in sight, just gears and sin. The dead South's rising and I'm riding again. Barbed wire moon hanging over my path. Outlaws baptize themselves in wrath. Saw my brother's name carved on a sign. Population none, except ghosts like mine. Had a girl once with a rebel scream, lost her in fire, now she haunts my dream. Every tire marks a story untold, every mile bought with pieces I sold. Dead South rising from the bones of the brave, whiskey for the wounds, dirt for the grave. I got a gun, a bike, and a ghost in my mirror, and I ride through the ash till the end gets near. Ain't no heaven in sight, just gears and sin. The Dead South's rising and I'm riding again. You can't outrun the blood you bury.
You sure as hell can
Found a bar built from bones and rust, cards on the table, drink full of dust. Old man said, son, the world don't bend, you just ride till you reach your end. I laughed through the smoke, tip my brim, tell the reaper I ain't scared of him. I left that night with fire in my chest, no plan, no home, just a leather vest. Dead South rising like a hymn with teeth, love turned feral, pain underneath. I got scars for fuel and rage for wind, and I won't stop riding till the world caves in. This land don't forgive, but I ain't asking. The Dead South's rising and I ride everlasting.
smoke stained cry. Mama lit a match just to watch me fry. Raised on kerosene, bathed in sound. I don't walk into towns, I tear them down. Got sins in my pocket, scars in my grin. Every love I lost still burns my skin. You call it reckless, I call it free. And if the devil knocks, he's drinking with me. Tattooed truths, rusted fate, red line dreams and twisted fate. I wear a gasoline halo, lighting up saints, baptized in fire and whiskey complaints. I ain't no savior gonna slow me down. I'm the sermon, the sinner, and the whole damn town. Raise your glass, raise some hell. This gasoline halo fits me well. I kissed a girl with brass knuckle charm. She stole my wallet and my last alarm. Woke up laughing in a ditch near Rome with a tire iron grin and a half-charged phone. I don't make plans, I make mistakes. Leave heartbreak trails and thunder wakes. You say I'm cursed, I say I'm blessed. With blood on my boots and pride on my vest. I wear a gasoline halo, smoking pride, laughing at angels while I ride. Ashes in my teeth, sins in my bed. Heaven ain't safe if I'm dead. So pour that fuel, strike that spell. This gasoline halo suits me well. I don't need redemption. I need a louder amp and a cleaner exit wound. Got a switchblade prayer and a shotgun creed. My gospel's written in breakneck speed. Ain't looking back, ain't slowing down. I buried my fears in the last ghost town. You won't have it, go take a bus. This bike don't stop for nothing but dust. I wear a gasoline halo, grinning wide, revving salvation on the blind side. Love me, leave me, curse my name. I'll still run your holy shame. One less drink, one less yell. This gasoline halo rides through hell. I kicked the door like a prayer gone south. Whiskey breath and a crooked mouth. Bartender said you again. Yeah, me and sin just made amends. The jukebox
in the hands of a reckless fool. They preach quiet, we raise hell. This joint's a hymn, we the bell. Last call revival, no regrets, where we toast the ones we ain't buried yet. Pour that soul in a crooked glass and scream so loud we shatter the red lights flicker, jukebox is dead, but the amps are alive and the bar's in red. Boots on the bar, she's pouring heat, leather lace and a backbeat. Smoke rings halo the neon sign, no rules posted, we crossed that line. The sky's got cracks and the floor might shake, but we're louder than any end-time quake. Heaven's waiting, let it wait a while. We're burning fast, but we're going in style. Last call to raise hell, better light it up. Fill that glass and don't look up. The world's on fire and so are we. Riffs too loud to hear defeat. Raise hell, one more round. Raise hell, burn it down. Bar stools flying, floors getting wet. Someone's dancing on a Russian roulette. She's got brass knuckles and a cherry grin, tongue like whiskey and a heart like sin. The band plays like they're owed a soul. Drummer's bleeding, but he's on a roll. Devil walks in but stays in the back. Even he knows not to start this track. Ain't no saving this holy dive, so we blast it loud and leave it alive. Last call to raise hell, better scream it proud. We ain't
She rides in smoke, leather worn and torn, tattooed flame where her heart was born. Motor growls like a hellbound choir, eyes lit up with barbed wire fire. For war, she don't take names, just takes the lead, spitting out prayers like wild stampede. And the sky's bleeding red, but she don't blink. World's gonna hell, but she pours another drink. At the bar, at the end of it all, where the band's playing loud through the turns rock and roll, smoking boots, rattling bones. Ain't no law in the shadow zone. When the bombs fall and the lights all die, she'll be sipping right beneath that blood road.
Woke up to a rooster and a busted screen door. Same old sunrise, same boots on the floor. Granddad's hat still hangs on the wall. Taught me how to fight, never taught me to crawl. Cracked hands, red dirt under the nails. Ain't no map for these county back trails. She said I was born with a runaway face, but I'll just call it God's good grace. I ain't made for house I was carved from mud and hardwood roofs. I got gravel in my blood, diesel in my veins, a heart like a hammer breaking rusty chains. Every mile I drive, I'm chasing who I was, a sinner in boots, praying just because I got gravel in my blood. And I ain't slowing down for love. That girl from Athens said I'd burn out fast. She kissed like fire, but flames don't last. I left her crying on a county line with a crack cassette and a fifth of wine. The sheriff said, son, you'll end up like him, buried young with a bottle of sin. But I just smiled with a crooked grin. I'm already gone, never fit in. Ain't no place I'd rather be than lost out here feeling free. I got gravel in my blood, smoke in my chest, 1,000 wrong turns, still ain't found rest. Every scar I wear like a crown. I'm king of the lost, running this town. I got gravel in my blood, and I ain't built to settle down. You can take the truck, take the boots, even scrape my name off the county routes, but you can't drain the road from my soul. I'm the dust, I'm the ditch, I'm the toll. I got gravel in my blood, diesel in my veins, outrunning ghosts in the midnight rain. Every prayer I shout gets caught in dust, but I keep driving cause I know I must. I got gravel in my blood, and the road still feels like trust. Yeah, I got gravel in my blood.
She said you'll never find God in a motel bed, but I found silence there and I needed that instead. A Bible in the drawer, untouched and thin, like the promises I swore back when I let her in. Last thing she said was choose the road or me. I laughed, kissed her slow and turned the key. Now it's me in this rusted Chevrolet, heading west with nothing left to say. No regrets, but the radio don't lie. These songs know what it costs to ride. There's no church on the highway, no saints on the run, just broken men chasing shadows in the sun. I gave her love, but I needed the wheel. Now I pray to the rhythm and the grip I feel. No church on the highway, just me and the sound of everything I lost when I left that town. Stopped in Amarillo, dust in my teeth. Bartender looked like the ghost of belief. Told him I ain't looking to be saved, just need
can't reclaim. But the crowd screams loud and the lights go high, and for 3 damn minutes I forget what I'm not. Truth ain't clean and grace don't stay, but I still outrun the judgment some days. There's no church on the highway, no light at the bend, just empty bottles and a voice that won't mend. I gave her home, but I never stayed. Now I sleep with the engine and dreams that fade. No church on the highway, just lines that burn, and a man who don't know if he'll ever return. But if she ever drives down this broken path and hears my voice in the aftermath, tell her I ain't holy, I ain't clean, but I loved her more than I ever seen. There's no church on the highway, no altar to kneel, just sweat in my hands and a turning wheel. I lost the best when I chased the flame, but I made a home in this outlaw name. No church on the highway, just me and the sound of everything I lost when I left that town.
Mama lit a candle on the windowsill, said this house remembers every chill. Porch swing creaking like a prayer on strings. I was born to thunder, not to kings. Grandpappy's Bible sits torn on the desk, whiskey rings and verses interspersed. He said, son, you're broken, but that's all right. Even Jesus wept on a Saturday night. That porch light never dies, it flickers through storms and southern skies. When I'm lost on blacktop chasing my cries, it pulls me back like blood ties. They buried Papa with his steel-toe boots, the same ones he wore when he fought for the roots of this house, this dirt, this land we keep, where silence runs thick and grief runs deep. I talk to the barn when the thunder rolls, ask the wind
if it remembers souls. It don't answer much, but it hums sometimes in the key of pain, an old landmine. That porch light never dies, even when the house full of ghosts and flies. It hums in the wires, it sings through the pines. A southern soul that defies. I found Mama's note in the kitchen drawer. Said love ain't loud, but it holds the door. And every time I fall too far, I see that flicker, don't matter where you are. Now my boy's got boots 2 sizes too wide. He stomps on gravel like he owns the tide. I tell him stories by the fire at night about porch lights, battles, and making things right. That porch light never dies. It's stitched in the stars, it's in our eyes. It don't take much to recognize. It's home, it's hope, it's why we rise. If I ever get too far gone, leave the porch light on. Sunset hits like a closing time bell. Another day spent raising some kind of hell. The jukebox broke, so it's just me and the air. A stool that's held more prayers than a pew ever dared. Bartender's cleaning the glass like a hen. There ain't no saving a soul that's dim. I've whispered to bottles, cursed at the sky. Got more answers in silence than when I tried. So don't sing me a song about faith coming back. Sometimes the track just fades into black. There's no hallelujahs here, no heavenly light, just smoke in the dark and a long quiet fight. No angels in boots, no saviors in beer, just me and these ghosts I let sit near. No hallelujah.
just the truth, plain and clear.
She said, you need God, but I just need sleep. Both hard to find and both run deep. Used to pray till my knees gave way. Now I just nod when they bow and say, the preacher don't look me in the eye no more. Guess he knows what I'm evening the score for. Still I tip my hat when I drive on by. Ain't no hate, just tired eyes. I'm not lost, I'm just sitting still, let the world spin. I've had my fill, there's no hallelujahs here. No light to chase, just shadows of people I still can't face. No psalms in the air, no holy frontier, just the sound of my boots disappearing from here. No hallelujahs here, and I'm fine with that, dear. Some folks get miracles, some get scars. Some build churches, some just hold bars. And me, I just breathe, drink, and wait for the dark. There's no hallelujahs here, just old wood and rain. But peace don't always need to explain. No choir, no robe, no damn chandelier, just the comfort of knowing I'm still here. No hallelujahs here, and still I persevere.
Waiting on salvation. I carve my own commandments in the floor.
boots on the altar, smoke in the air, blood on my shirt and across the stairs. Ain't no priest, just a man with sins and a blade that knows where mercy ends.
Bibles burned, but the spine remained. Marked with names I swore to name. They took my soul, now I take what's mine. One shell at a time, one body in line. No life, no law,
Just the judgment I can't afford.
I don't pray, I don't kneel, I bleed, I burn, I bite, I feel.
No light, no Lord, no holy chord, just ash in my lungs and a rusted sword. If the end comes knocking, I'll open the door with smoke in my teeth and blood on the floor.
There's a choir in my head and it screams off key. Voices of the damned all sound like me. I've seen angels drunk and demons cry, and I spit in the eye of both as they die. Graveyard wind hums through the trees like a song of the dead who never said please. The sky don't care, the moon just mocks, but I still got fire, still got locks. No light,
No Lord, just the reckoning I swing toward.
I don't pray, I don't kneel, I bleed, I burn, I bite, I feel.
No light, no Lord, no holy chord, just ash in my lungs and a rusted sword. If the end comes knocking, I'll open the door with smoke in my teeth and blood on the floor.
They call me broken, call me vile, said I was lost, said I'd defile. But I ain't lost, I chose this road, led every mile with the lies I sold. I don't pray, I don't kneel, I bleed, I burn, I bite, I feel.
No light, no Lord, no holy chord, just ash in my lungs and a rusted sword. If the end come knocking, I'll leave it floored. And if he's watching, he don't blink.
I was born in a church that burned down twice. Once by storm, once by vice. Mama spoke prayers with a blade in hand. Said heaven don't come for half a man.
I learned grace with a bottle and scars, spoken tongues under broken stars. That choir sang, but I heard screams, and found salvation in gasoline dreams. Now I walk with the weight of my name, and a voice that don't care who I blame. I've been preaching with the devil, singing loud, sweating true in a thundercloud. If God won't take me, hell might heal, 'cause the fire in my chest feels real. That cross on my desk swings like a sin, crucified steel in a world wearing thin. Every sermon I spit leaves ashes behind. I pray in chords and bleed in time. She left with a song and a goodbye kiss, said you love your guilt more than this. I lit a smoke off a Bible's flame and drove into dusk without shame. Ain't no choir in the pews, I know, just the howl of tires on a soulless road. I've been preaching with the devil, truth ain't clean, but these dirty hands still come out mean. If the saints won't march, then I'll still kneel in a church built from chrome and steel. Can a sinner speak in holy tones if the blues is gospel made of bones? Can a fire save what the coal forgot? Only if the soul still burns hot. Cause I never prayed just to kneel.
engine scream, Blacktop River, outlaw dream. Thunder rolling, sky turns red, highway blood is all we bled. Sheriff's lights in the rear view glass, but the road ahead's too wide, too vast. Whiskey burns like the desert sun. Every outlaw knows the race ain't won. Ride on, ride with me. Fire strong, wild and free. Highway blood pumping through my veins. Still horse thunder breaking all the chains. No grave can hold me, no law above. I was born to ride on highway blood. Scars across my knuckles, stories in my skin. Every mile behind me whispers where I've been. Texas nights and women, smoke in every town. But freedom's all I'm chasing, can't slow me down. Ride on, ride with me. Fire strong, wild and free. Highway blood pumping through my veins. Whiskey runs beside me, danger in the rain. No cage can stop me, no chains enough. I was born to ride on highway blood. Every bullet dodge just fuels the flame. Every outlaw rides to stake his claim. Highway blood pumping through my veins. Steel horse thunder tearing down the plains. No grave can hold me, no chains above. I was born to ride on highway blood. Highway blood. Born to ride.
Ain't no grave gonna hold this crowd down. If you're still breathing,
Clap with me, 'cause dead men still die.
boots in the dirt, soul full of flame. We don't need halo, just a stage and a name. Dust on our face, scars in a line, but we move to the beat like it's a holy sign. Preacher said sit, we said nah, we dancing
rode side by side once, but not today.
We built the patch, we burned the map, poured whiskey on our first dirt nap. You called me blood, I called you flame. Now we meet where there's no name. Eyes like rust, grip like war, leather cracked and boots worn sore. Two souls cursed by roads we chose. Only one leaves when the desert closes.
There's dust between brothers, and it don't settle clean.
Dust between brothers, grit in the veins. One's riding thunder, the other holds chains. No more mercy, no more lies. We meet where the vulture flies. Dust between brothers, scars in chrome. You die loud or you ride alone. Ain't no truth, just desert screams and blood burning through gasoline. You took the cash, I kept the creed. You kissed the bears, I fed the need. You made deals in silence and suits, while I stayed buried in leather and roots. I watched you hang the club by a thread. Now I hang your name with the words unsaid. This ain't justice, this ain't fate. It's just rage with a twist and play. No jury, no judge, just you, me, and the truth we buried. Dust between brothers, grit in the veins. One's riding thunder, the other holds chains. No more mercy, no more lies. We meet where the vulture flies. Dust between brothers, scars in chrome. You die loud or you ride alone. Only one rides out of this scene. The other fuels the machine. You had your ride. Now I finished mine. Let's ride, mother. In the tank, blood in the boots, laughing like a devil in a worn-out suit. She's got brass knucks and a switchblade grin, painting the town in original sin. Sparks on the pavement, smoke in the lane, tires spin
she ain't running from trouble, she is just the fight. And she's looking for fun on a Friday night. Whiskey breath, wild eyes, she breaks hearts like bottles, no goodbye. She's hellbound and howling, burning down the county line. Heart full of outlaw growling, boots tap dancing on a landmine. No law, no leash, no crown, just spitfire and rusted sound. Yeah, she's hellbound and howling, you better run when you hear that sound. Shotgun laugh and a hurricane strut, gonna kiss your lips then cut your guts. Diesel soul and a sinner's laugh, rolling over roadblocks just for a laugh. Ain't no cage that can hold that sin. She broke the sheriff's nose and danced again. Devil's lullaby in her tone, and she don't ride, she owns the throne. She's hellbound and howling with a heart full of TNT, sipping sin and smiling like she just stole eternity. No saints, no grace, no crown, just blood bone and a rebel sound. Yeah, she's hellbound and howling and taking your whole town down. One hand on the flame, one boot on the grave. She don't play no games, she just misbehaves. She don't need a cause, she is just a riot. And when it gets loud, she tells you to try it. She's hellbound and howling, screaming like a midnight storm. Southern queen of chaos, crowned and tearing through the eye of the swamp. No gods, no fear, no bounds, just gas, grit, and that ghost town sound. Yeah, she's hellbound and howling, better pray you don't get found. She ain't lost, sugar, she just left scorch marks.
to never again. If we crash, let them say we were flying.
It was midnight in the Delta, moon sharp as a blade, like the knife of a biker who's long since been betrayed. Tires screaming down the blacktop, law fading in the rear, with a heart that thumps in a rhythm to the things he won't fear. Ink runs like rivers, every line's a back road tale. Each curve was a choice, each motel a jail. Tank full of vengeance and debts unpaid, riding with a silence that don't plan to stay. They say the South is just heat and pride, but we fly our ghosts like flags we hide, with steel string hymns and bourbon rights and a rebel's prayer on a neon night. Hot asphalt and cold blood, from Harley to Harley, tearing through the mud. Soul in the tank, past in the mirror, future just throttle it down and steer her. Met an old man in Baton Rouge, storm in his stare, said freedom ain't free, son, it charges by the tear. Strummed a rusted slide guitar in a bar with no name, told stories about women and wheels and shame. He said the road don't forgive and the night don't lie, so keep your boots laced and your whiskey dry. Then he vanished in smoke like a song unsung, left a shadow in the jukebox still strung. They say the South is just songs and war, but our truth rides louder than folklore, where sin meets grace on a rusted floor, and the devil's just a man who wanted more. Hot asphalt and cold blood, from county to county through rain and flood. Heart in the spokes, dreams in the roar, ain't looking for heaven, just open road and more. Don't stop, not yet. Scars on his arms spell names he forgets, but the wind remembers every bet. Every mile's a sin he ain't paid off yet. Hot asphalt and cold blood, born on fire, raised in the mud. Pray to chrome, baptized in dust. No need for angels, just engines and trust. ride for revenge. We ride because we were built for war. In the dust, flags long gone, but the roar of the engine still carries us on. Steel for a spine, hate for the chain. Every scar we earned was a mark we gained. No country left, no laws to trust, just a name on a patch and a promise in rust. Riding rows, eyes like storms. We ain't soldiers, we're the fucking swarm. Prayers are loud, we speak through thunder, not through vows. We got iron in the blood, fire in the soul, marching through the ashes with hearts like coal. We don't beg, we don't bend, we were made for war, and we ride to the end. Iron in the blood, smoke in the love. Every mile we burn is a song unsung. You want peace? Then run, we bring the storm, and we don't stop for none. Crossbone stitched where the flag once flew. We wear death like a second skin tattoo. Choppers howl like wolves on heat, and the road turns red where our tires meet. We take no oath but the ride itself. We live like outlaws, we bury like stealth. Ghost towns echo with our names, and every ride writes new remains. When the world fell quiet, we got louder. We got iron in the blood, fire in the soul, rolling through the smoke with full control. No kings, no chains, no soft amen, just the law of the throttle. Again and again, iron in the blood, grit in the grin. Ain't no mercy where we begin. You want a war? We're your sin. Iron in the blood. Iron in the blood. Born for the ride. Born for the ride. Ashes of glory. Ashes of glory. We don't decide. We just survive. We're what's left. Guitar case cracked, strings down too. Leather torn, but the sky still blue. Last bar banned us, last girl cried, but the wheels still turn and the flame ain't died. Gaslight blinks, dashboard fried, but hell, we've never been the cautious kind. No map, no clue, no plan to fix, just bourbon breath and apocalypse. We ain't ghosts, we ain't saints, we're the noise behind the pain. just one last loud thing. The preacher's gone, the stage is cracked, but I still hear feedback in the black. 1,000 miles behind our name, but we still ride like it's a goddamn flame. This ain't hope, it's refusal to fold. This ain't young, it's a born too bold. They'll ride us off, call it sin, but we played every song like we meant to win. If the world ends tonight, we ride through the smoke. We ride full volume. We ride with no show. Let's do one last loud thing. Kick the dust and make it stay. We ain't here to fade or beg. We'll leave rubber down the devil's leg. No bow, no curtain, no final bell, just the sound that scared off hell. They'll say we were reckless. They're right. And damn, we were loud. Bank lights flashing, boots hit the floor. She's laughing, hard tossing bills out the door. Got my 38 warm in the glove box sweat, and a sheriff's voice screaming in the CB net. We tore through Dallas like a ghost on fire. Fuel line humming like a funeral choir. She kissed me quick, said drive, don't blink. So I lit a smoke and said we'll never sink. No rear view guilt, no brake light shame. We ain't slowing down, just changing lanes. Outlaws never break, we just burn and bend. With whiskey on the breath and a middle finger to the end. We live like thunder, we die full speed. No heaven waits for a stolen creed. Outlaw You don't earn this patch with cash or charm. You bleed for it. You burn for it. They circle me slow, boots in the dust, eyes full of fire, no mercy, no trust. One held a chain, one held a brand. One said, boy, you still sure you wanna stand? I spit in the dirt and I bared my chest. Said I came here to ride and ride till death. They lit the torch and passed it down, and the drums got louder with every round. Patch and flame, you don't join, you earn the name. Smoking lungs, road in veins, now you ride through blood and rain. Patch and flame, ain't no church, but we don't change. Swear the brothers never fold, on this road we don't grow old. We are the law. After the law died, we are the gods of the grit and the glide, and we ride. Patch and flame, dust to ash, we don't feel shame. Chains may rattle, bones may crack, but the road is ours, we looking back. Patch and flame, we drink the dark, we curse the tame. Swear on steel, on smoke, on scars, we're the echo in the sound of war. Patch and flame, burn it all and take the blame. Gasoline heart, thunder breath, we ain't scared of pain or death. Patch and flame, now this world will know our name. One road, one rule, one fate. Ride fast, die straight.